Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find one of the brand new treasure hunts that Rockstar just introduced into story mode, the Landmarks of Riches. So, with a lot of the new content that Rockstar's introduced, so far currently only on PC, but likely coming to the console soon, they haven't really told us how to find it. With the new hideouts, bounty hunter missions, and the weapons, they never really told us how to acquire them or where to find them. And unlike the base version of the game, we had a strategy guide that would basically tell us where everything is. We've sort of had to find all of this on our own. In fact, I didn't even know where to begin with this treasure hunt until one of you guys reached out to me on my Facebook page. So big thanks to Victor for letting me know how to get this started and where to get started. And that's a quick reminder. If you guys know of any of the other new story mode content that Rockstar introduced, or just want me to explore some other cool mysteries or secrets in RDR2, you can let me know over there. My Facebook page is in the description. As it currently stands, I'm still looking for the warped Brindle Arabian. I'm also looking for all the trinkets, the gang hideouts, and the other treasure map, the Elemental Trail, and also the new mission to the ends of the earth. I'm not sure where to start that either. So if you have any details on any of that, please be sure to let me know. But anyways, let's get on to the treasure hunt now. And in order to do this, we have to start in West Elizabeth. We actually have to look for the obelisk, which is a landmark and a point of interest. So sticking with the theme of the treasure hunt, this is where you will find our first clue. So I don't know if you have to find the point of interest first. I did anyways. And this is where the obelisk is located. It is on the west side of the Owenjilla Lake, right near the edge of the map, sort of on a little cliff. So that's where you will find the obelisk. I'm sure many of you guys knew that that was there already. Now, Rockstar have actually added something new to the obelisk. And if you go on the west-hand side, you will see there is a plaque. And it says, Ora Fugit in Tardes 1771. And what this actually translates to is the hour flees, don't be late. These are mottos that are typically attached to many sundials to reflect the sentiments of the owner. So that's pretty cool. And now I guess we know when this obelisk was established in 1771. However, you can go up and examine the plaque, and doing so, you will actually find that there is a hollowed out hole in the base of the statue, and that you can find a treasure map. And that will get you the Landmarks of Riches map number 1. So that is how you start the treasure map. That is the first clue. Now, opening the map, this actually shows us a picture. And it's a hand coming out of the clouds with some rays of light. And it looks like it's either grabbing or pinching a church. So immediately I started thinking, all right, this has got to be at one of the various churches in game. All right, so off the top of my head, I was thinking, what churches are there in game? I know there was one in Valentine. I know there's one in Saint Denis. I know there's one in Rhodes. There's pretty much one in every single town. In fact, I even know that there's one sort of outside Rhodes near Boulder Glade. But then I noticed just how small it was. You can see it only has 2 windows. It's not very wide, not very tall. Has that signature bell tower at the top. So I knew immediately where to look for here. And that was going to be at the swamp, which is where the tiny church is actually located. So that's where we headed next, and that's where you need to head next. And again, the structure is the tiny church. Arthur says it's a small church for a very small congregation. And at first I went inside to see if I could find anything, and I was unable to notice anything that would allow me to inspect it. So I figured it must have to do with that bell tower at the top. And sure enough, after going up to the top, you can actually search the bell tower, and it will give you a second piece of the map, as well as a piece of jewelry and a couple of dollars. For me, I think it was like $5 or something like that. So that's what you have to do. You have to climb on top of the tiny church, and you will be given the second piece of the map. And this is what the second piece of the map reveals. It is a turtle with like a broken shell. And you can see that there's some boards on the shell itself. So at first I thought maybe I was going to have to go to the Chelonian Cliff, or maybe I was going to have to go to the same bedroom in the Valentine Hotel where the Chelonian was. And I went to both of those locations, and I couldn't really find anything all that interesting. And then I remembered the mysterious hill home. Has that exact same Chelonian logo on the top. So that's where we went next. We went to the mysterious hill home. And again, when Arthur inspects this site, it says, "Wonder who lived here." And there was a couple of places that I wanted to look for the mysterious hill home. I first checked this lockbox to see if it was in there, but none of the other clues have been so obvious where they've been in a lockbox in the middle of the open. So I figured, okay, maybe we actually get to go inside of the house. No, that's not the case. And then I remembered that break in the shell. And it turns out on the mysterious hill home, there's actually a broken window on the other side. And if you go up to that, Arthur will actually reach his hand through and he will gather another clue. So this time I got a gold jointed bracelet. I got the Landmarks of Riches map and a couple of more dollars. So you do get some other little trinkets along the way. And let's take a look at what the Landmark of Riches map 3 is. You guys can see that it is a cannon blowing a hole in a tree, or maybe a tree with a hole in it with a cannon going off. So immediately I knew where this was. I knew it was going to be on the old Civil War battlefield of Boulder Glade. Now, the only problem with this is Boulder Glade is massive. There is a lot of different trees that look like that, and there's cannons everywhere. So where's the one we need to find? Well, it's actually located pretty close to the abandoned church. So what you want to do is look for this little hill right here, and the hole on the tree is much lower than the picture actually says, and it's this hole at the bottom of the tree. You search it, and you will find another treasure. And I don't know why, but I found the clues for this treasure hunt to be a lot easier than the ones I've done in the past. Maybe it's because the ones I've done in the past, I did like days after the game came out. So I wasn't familiar with the map, and I wasn't familiar with like clues that I think are super obvious now, like finding this cannon at Boulder Glade. But either way, so far, so good. And this time when I searched, I got part 4 of the map, and I also ended up getting $10 as well as more jewelry. And you can see it's located right under the L of Boulder Glade. And you can almost see the abandoned church from where you're standing. So we found the 4th piece of the map, and this is actually the final map that we are going to need to get the treasure. And to me, this was a very obvious clue, at least if you had seen this before. We're going to need to go to the top of Mount Shan and look for the sundial. So pack up your winter clothes or your winter outfit, and let's go ahead and go to the top of Mount Shan. And once we reach the top of Mount Shan, you're going to look for the sundial, and you're going to look for 7 o'clock. And at 7 o'clock, you will notice that there is an extra rock that you can examine. And upon lifting up that extra rock, you will complete the Landmarks of Riches quest, getting yourself 6 gold bars. So how about that? That was a really fun treasure hunt right there, and it all ends at the top of Mount Shan. The mission says one of the western side stones that make up the base of the sundial on Mount Shan was lifted to reveal a hole containing 6 gold bars. So I found this treasure hunt to be really cool because it incorporated a lot of the interesting landmarks and also Easter eggs in the game, like the sundial and the mysterious hill home. Things that don't necessarily have a purpose in the story or even the side quest for that matter, but now have a very interesting use for a treasure hunt. Now, you might be wondering, well, what can you do with those gold bars? Sell them, of course. They're $500 each, and because you've got 6 of them, that means that you can get basically $3,000 for completing this quest. And what's great about it is you can do it the second you enter Chapter 2. So there's literally no restrictions, nothing that's stopping you from doing this, and it's great for new characters on the PC that want to get a boost to their funds. I mean, $3,000 is a long way, and you can certainly get a lot out of that. So anyways, that right there is how you complete the Landmarks of Riches treasure hunt quest in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's fairly straightforward, just about 5 locations that you have to go to, and $3,000 can be yours. Again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below, or reach out to me on my Facebook page if you know about the other treasure map, which is called the Elemental Trail, and any of the other new content that Rockstar has added, like the gang hideouts, the new mission, which is called To the Ends of the Earth, or any of the other content like the trinkets and horses. Please be sure to let me know down there. I would love to showcase them for you guys in videos, but I'm having a hard time finding them. So if you have any idea on where they are, you can certainly let me know, and I would really appreciate that. If you guys did gonna enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest Red Dead Redemption and GTA videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.